Students from one local high school were challenged to create a car of the future that is both fuel efficient and sustainable. Pamela Rosen, General Manager of Shell Eco Marathon Americas, is here to tell us more about the competition, and members of the Elsik High School Blue Octane team are also joining us along with their captain, Angel Rodriguez, who is right over there. Hey guys.
Hi.
And Pamela.
Hi.
How are you all? So first of all, tell us about the Eco Challenge, Pamela. What is this all about? This is an international competition, right?
It is. Shell Eco Marathon has actually been around for more than 30 years. And what we do is challenge high schools and university students to design, build, and test the most ultra energy efficient vehicles possible. So from an America's perspective, we have teams that participate from Canada all the way down to Brazil, about 120 some odd teams that come every year.
And we're seeing some video of the event right now. This takes place in April. It happens in Detroit. And as you mentioned, you have people from all over America, but really from around the world. Ultimately, is one of the goals from this competition to give you guys insight into creating technology that allows vehicles to go farther on less fuel?
So not necessarily us. Detroit's really great because we work with a lot of OEMs there. So it gives them an extra opportunity to have access to the students, to see who they want to recruit to work for them, but also look at some of those ideas that we're putting into motion that might be feasible for the future. So for the students, they get a choice of fuels and energies to use that we think are things that people could be using at the pump or at the site, fueling with in the future. But it's more than that. We actually have a Make the Future festival, so it's broadening out to the people of the community so they begin thinking about those bright energy ideas. What are those things that aha moment that they discover, oh, you know, I really can do that, or I've got a great idea for this.
Okay, gotcha. Well, Angel, as we mentioned, you are the team captain.
Yes, I am.
And I met all you guys last Friday because I came out to Elsik High School. I came out to your shop, and I saw you guys working on this bad boy, which I understand was recently in a little bit of a car accident.
Kind of.
So, Angel, you had to fix some of the body damage?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, so tell me about this vehicle, and how did you guys come up with this design?
Well, we came up with this design actually a year ago. Last year's competition was the beginning for this particular chassis. We brought everything from our minds, from what we know, what we learned in the classroom. We put it together in a piece of paper. And so we came up with it. We worked on it at the shop for months. It's been a long time.
It's a lot of work because you guys, I mean, I should have brought my safety goggles. You guys are using all kinds of heavy-duty machinery, cutting, welding, all of that. This is one of the initial renderings of your design, Angel?
Yes. Well, what you're looking at on TV right now, that's our powertrain, basically. From the engine, we transfer the energy to the axle, and the axle to the wheels, and from the wheels to the ground, which pulls the cart forward, which moves the cart. And you also saw our blueprint, the chassis blueprint, which is what we put on the table to make the whole chassis.
Got it. So you start with the design before you get to the practical building. Here we're seeing some video of what you guys were doing last Friday. Now, this car ultimately is supposed to go, here, I'm just going to try to get in this. Is this a bad idea?
Go ahead.
Okay, the steering wheel has to come off. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Wow. Okay, so it has a rather reclined vibe about it, right, Angel?
Yes, yes. This is actually for a very short person. Our driver is less than 5 feet tall, and you know.
So this is a car for very small people.
Yeah.
How far can this car go on 1 gallon of gas?
Well, we're shooting to get in the range of 200 miles per gallon. You know, hopefully we get up that high. You know, it's something very high. You in a regular car, you get what, 20 miles per gallon, 30 miles per gallon. So, you know, we want to try to get that at fuel efficiency.
Okay, and Pamela, are there specific parameters that these teams are given? Does the car have to be a specific size or weight?
Absolutely. They have really strict guidelines that they have to build the cars to. So they can do a prototype which is even smaller than this. This is an urban concept, so it's meant to look a little bit more like a smart car. So prototypes are ones that will get more than 1,000 miles per gallon equivalent or more. These generally get, as Angel said, are between, say, 75 miles to a gallon, upwards of just under 1,000. So
Okay, so this is just one example.
They're very specific guidelines, yeah.
I'm going to try to get out of this without any help and without hurting anything. Okay, so I want to talk to some of these students over here. Gentlemen, what's your name?
So my name is Carlos Pinedo.
Carlos, and what did you do specifically on this car?
Well, I was part of the team that is in charge of all the cutting, all the grinding, all the metal, then the sheet metal, the aluminum and everything.
Have you driven it yet?
Yes, we have. We just, on Friday, actually, when you were there, we toasted it around, then we drove it around the little parking lot.
How does it ride?
For a car with no suspension, it rides pretty smooth.
Okay, but maybe not for a long road trip?
No, definitely not.
It gets a little shaky after that.
It gets shaky and bumpy.
So once you guys go to this big event in April in Detroit, what are you hoping will be the result, Angel? I mean, is there a prize at stake?
Yes, there's a prize. You know, there's a first, second, third prize. You know, we're shooting for the biggest. We want the best for our school district. This is our third time doing it, the third year. And we have never actually gone through the finish line. So our big goal this year is to make this car go through the finish line and get the best that we can.
That would be incredible. And you know, you got a lot of Houstonians now who are going to be rooting for you guys. So no pressure, but I know you're going to make us proud. Pamela, any final thoughts?
I think follow us on Facebook. Watch what the guys do. These teams are all incredible. They've done a really great job. And these guys are really the guys that are going to lead us towards the future. So root for them.
Well, we are all so proud of you. Again, to all of our students and to your faculty advisors, Pamela, thank you so much for stopping by. This is super cool. And next time, I want to give it a spin around the mall. We'll have to ask for special permission for that. For more information, you can visit Shell.com and search Shell Eco Marathon. And Team Blue Octane, we're rooting for you guys.
Yes.